So you fixed your rust, you got everything fixed, and you painted it to match. But you might notice that there's a line here. Why do we have that line, and what can we do about that? There's a few things you can do to hide this line. This line happens because as we prep and do all of this work to seal this stuff off, we do paint this black bed liner and the black urethane to match the body color. You are going to wind up with a line regardless, whether it is a paint line or whether there is a little bit of the bed liner showing through like you see here. What you can do is take some touch-up paint and run this edge to clean it up. The reason people usually paint up a little bit farther though is to give them area to wet sand and buff this so that it's level with the base coat that is currently on the truck. The reason I didn't do this, guys, is we are covering ours up with our flares. And when we put the flares on, we won't see any of this. It will hide everything. Also, we did that down low to protect from rock chips and scratches and to clean this up. There were already scratches into our corners. And by putting the bed liner on here, we actually provide an edge of protection against future rock chips. And this is what it's about. It's about protecting your investment and making it last longer. You can get it to last longer by protecting these areas that are more likely to take the hits. Back here, it was really bad, guys. We had a lot of chipping, and it all came from tire kick up from this thing being on gravel roads. Don't worry, in this video, I am going to show you guys the finished product of what this looks like, and I'm going to show you guys what basically we have to fix in order to finish the back half of this truck. But we did all of this work to seal up massive rust holes here. And we're not done, guys. We need to put some protection between this outer panel and this inner panel inside here. So we have to spray something down in there, and we will be doing that in a future video. So guys, pay attention for that. It'll come up. You guys will get the notifications. But let's go ahead and take a look at what the finished side looks like. This is the finished look with the flares on and our mud flaps. Now, the issue that we have to contend with and we have to fix is this mud flap is not very tight. And we only currently have two mounting points, one here and one down here. I need to add one more here, and I'm going to add one more on this lower corner. I'm going to run a bolt with some washers in here to hold this tight. And what this will do is keep this from flopping around and attach it more firmly to this and this. So our flare and this are going to basically become one piece. This is a heavier mud flap, guys. If you got the lighter, thinner ones, usually the issue is they like to curl up and you lose the protection. That's why a lot of people go with the thicker ones. Also, I wanted to keep them matching the ones we did up front right there. So this does complete the look. Currently it is on jack stands, guys, so we can't get a good visual look of how this truck sits yet because we are lifted up in the back. But I'm hoping by the end of the day today, I will have this down on the ground and have some better shots. But for now, guys, this is what we're doing to try to fix the massive rust that was coming at this truck very quickly. And by sealing off, as I talked about in other videos, sealing off those rusty spots, making sure that it can't get wet and it can't get oxygen, we help stop the rust in its place. We're not going to reverse it unless we cut it out and weld new metal in, but that is a very evasive process. And most people aren't going to have the tools to do that. But this is one way you can fix that rust and make sure it doesn't come back. Let me quickly talk about these flares And one mistake that most people make with them, what most people make the mistake with is they don't put this rubber edge here along the paint. What happens is without that rubber edge, this plastic cuts into the paint, and that actually creates a rust spot right here at this edge. This is why you need to buy the ones with this rubber piece and why you need to install it. I know the rubber is a pain to install on these flares. It is an absolute nightmare. They don't like to stay, but once you get it pinched to the body line, this will stay and it will keep it from rubbing through the paint, which is what we want. We don't want anything getting in here and rubbing this paint down because of how tight it is to the panel. And when you have the plastic will vibrate as the truck drives and it will start sawing through that paint layer. That's how you get that rust with the flares, even on the stock ones, is without that protection edge around there, it wears right into the paint, causing a brand new rust spot. But guys, as always, remember this stuff is just nuts and bolts and it does come apart. I'll see you on the next one.